Today we're looking at the prototype for 2 new expansions for Asking for Trobils. Thank you for joining me today at Tantrum House Studio D. I'm Kevin Delp. Asking for Trobils is a 2 to 7 worker placement pick up and deliver game that plays in about 60 to 90 minutes, published by Breaking Games. They just sent us the 2 prototype expansions that's coming to Kickstarter, and this one's called Companions, and this one's called Troublemakers. Let's look at Troublemakers first. Troublemakers comes with a new board, cards, tokens, ships, and bag. Troublemakers adds a new location to the board called the Sagan Colony. Throughout the game, players are going to be adding Trobots to the board. Players are going to then try and capture those Trobots, take them to the Sagan Colony for some big points. When you pick up your ships, you'll draw a number of Trobots from the bag equal to the number of ships you picked up, and then place the Trobots you pulled in their matching locations. You can capture these Trobots by paying crystals at these locations, 1 crystal to take the action, and then an extra crystal for each Trobot you collect. At the beginning of the game, location cards are shuffled and placed next to their corresponding location. You'll be able to draw 1 after capturing any number of Trobots. These cards have a variety of powers, like playing them immediately, kept for later use, or scoring at the end of the game. You can take these Trobots you've collected to the Sagan Colony and turn them in for points. You just have to meet the needed requirements, like 4 difference, 3 of a kind, or 2 pairs. Then you can upgrade one of your connections if you have a matching connection available, and they must be gained evenly. Everything else plays pretty much similarly as you know it, with getting resources, capturing the Trobils. There is an additional endgame trigger if all 3 Sagan score decks are depleted. At the beginning of the game, just a few Trobots are coming out, and then when people are picking up more of their ships later in the game, a whole host of Trobots are filling the board. It's as if they're overrunning the system. You sort of have to watch your opponents to see what Trobots are they collecting, so they don't wind up stealing the scorecard that you were going after. Locations offer a lot of benefits. Immediate ones have these lightning bolts. Some will tell you to keep it that you can activate later in the game. Some give you straight up points for endgame scoring. I enjoy games that have the secret benefit element. It's sort of surprise. You're not sure exactly what you're going to get, but you know it's going to be something good. Okay, let's move to the other prototype expansion, Companions. There's a new board, cards, dials, tokens, and shards. In this expansion, you're going to be gaining companions that are paired randomly with a shard card. You'll be gaining shards, but also you'll have some restrictions based on that companion on what you can or can't do. The new friendship location is where you pick up these new companions. It costs extra resources the further down the line you go. In order to activate the shard cards, you go to the location or perform an action as indicated at the top of the card. Place the shard starting at the bottom. When a row is filled, you adjust the dial. You may have a certain kind of restriction based on where the dial is pointing on the companion. Now you can always just abandon your companion at the end of your turn and gain any shards that you've collected. But another way is to drop off your companion at the indicated spot as listed on your card. If you drop them off, you gain any bonuses on the filled shard rows. Shards are another way that you can gain Trobils. There are 32 new Trobil cards. Some you need shards and some can be caught other ways. The companions in this deck are designed to give you a problem. So even though you're getting precious shards, you have to work around their quirks. One of the things that jumps out to you right away are the fun sci-fi parodies of the companions. You have Space Lord, Mr. Spack, Marvin McBee, Starbex, and more. And these are just a few of the companions. More companions will hopefully be unlocked as part of the Kickstarter campaign. The art and illustrations fit the already fun and quirky theme of Asking for Trobils. Melissa and I love recommending Asking for Trobils to players because of the higher player count, up to 7 players. The gameplay is super easy to understand. And these new expansions add something fresh to the table. I think you'll like Companions if you're looking for a little bit more challenging of a play. And I think you'll like Troublemakers if you are looking for ways to score more points and upgrading. Check them both out from Breaking Games on Kickstarter. And as always, please like this video and subscribe to Tantrum House.